Let's get the party started.
Welcome back, my little chocolate drops, to another episode of Shutupcolleen. This is the third episode airing out now. We're actually joined by a not so special guest. He's going to introduce himself. You might know him all the time. He's holding a matcha. Okay, it's performative, but it's there. Take the stage.
Hey guys, it's Ttairre here. You know, 2026, no marches, so I'm doing a little bit different. But yeah, you can probably see me around on the street. Not really, but...
No, you see him on the street. He's in the streets.
I'm a chill guy. I'm a civilian.
Is that so?
Definitely. So.
Right. That's right. So, this episode, we're going to be speaking with you, modeling.
Modeling.
So, you're actually a model, yeah?
Allegedly, I'll say yeah.
Allegedly?
Nah, I'm a model, yeah.
You're, okay. I feel like the modeling industry in Australia is it has like archetypes that I feel like they're looking for.
Yeah.
So you're not like the darkest and you're not the tallest whatsoever.
Yeah.
So I just want to know, like, what is your experience?
Well, first of all, I'm tall. Let's just put that out there. But I'll say, like, in the modeling scene, there's like a lot of certain stereotypes. Like, it's like especially for like dark-skinned people. Like, especially with males as well. And I feel like with women, it's pretty like, it's either the most extreme or like the light. So it's like, if you're in between, it's a bit difficult, I'd say. It's not really like welcoming.
Have you ever been held back from those barriers?
Yeah, for
modeling?
sure. I feel like it's definitely prohibited me from like, you know, moving up and doing certain things, because I feel like some brands or agencies want very extreme features or very the opposite. It's kind of like me being in the middle, like with my skin type is like, it's a bit difficult, I'll say. It's
different, yeah. And I feel like if you're not on the extreme ends of the spectrum, it's very difficult to cater to what they're looking for.
No, you have to have confidence, no matter whatever you're the tallest or biggest or whatever. I feel like you have to believe in yourself, because there's gonna be so many people and like they're gonna say no, and you'll get 9 no's and maybe 1 yes most of the time.
How many no's you got?
Thousands, mate.
Thousands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. Do they say it often?
Yeah.
Do they give you a reason why?
No. Sometimes they say we've already got people with a similar look towards you. Or we don't want to sign someone that you look the same and stuff. But most of the time they just say they're not looking for anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Do they ever tell you? Because I see like documentaries about people modeling and stuff, and then there's always like comments such as, you know, your collarbone is too big, or your waist is not small enough, or, you know, do you get those kind of specific comments about your body?
No, not for the guys. Not for me. Not for me, at least. You know,
Yeah.
We're elite now, but I feel like for women it's a lot different. Like women, it's a lot more stricter on like hip measurements, waist, height, whereas guys it's a bit more like lenient. But I feel like it's a lot with height. It depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to do streetwear or like high fashion, runways, everything.
Okay. Have you ever been asked to do something that you said no to?
Yeah.
Like what?
My mum would say no for sure.
What would she say?
There's some things. I mean, are some crazy things. Let's just say like there was a shoot for a certain brand. I won't say the name, because we can't get in trouble.
Absolutely.
But
trying to get them brand deals.
Exactly.
That's it.
When you make money, make out the hood. They asked me to walk around on the street in my underwear, my singlet. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people would love to see that. All the women would. But I'm not doing that. My mum would kill me, and hold a sign. It's for a brand. It never got released. I did the content, actually, but technically I said no to the other things. And it was barefoot too. No socks.
No socks.
No shoes.
That's
nothing.
nasty, bro. Do you know how, like, the amount of people I see spitting on the floor and they want you to, like, not wear any shoes, no nothing.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I step on the floor, you know, it's like, it's sacred now.
Were you with other men?
It's just women.
Just women. You by yourself, naked?
Yeah. Well, there's no men there.
Do you ever feel like people are getting you to do things that you don't want to do necessarily for their own satisfaction?
For sure.
For you?
Let's just say we weren't indulged in that, but yeah, there's...
Are you serious? That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
Is that like a common knowledge within the modeling industry? Is that something that is spoken about, like kind of like the predatory behavior, like if it's there?
I feel like for women it's a lot worse, but I feel like for guys it happens, but it's not spoken as much, because I feel like people can get away with it a little bit more, like they can try and get away with it, but
that's true.
It's pretty common.
Damn. And does that ever hinder your opportunities at getting other kind of gigs?
It can. I feel like a lot of people just are scared of. Sometimes it's really hard to start out. So a lot of people would do things they don't want to do just so they can just get their name out there.
Damn.
So sometimes that means doing crazy things. Yeah.
Crazy things. Can you list those crazy things?
I don't think we can.
I don't think we can. Actually, yeah, we'll get banned. Never mind. But if it's like on some P. Diddy shit.
Nah.
Okay,
Nah.
It's not P. Diddy. It's not giving P. Diddy. But it's getting there.
Yeah.
Okay, but. I feel like that's a really common thing within certain industries as well. Like, especially like music. Like you hear people being like, oh, you know, I had to do such and such with such and such to get to a certain point. And I think that's because, well, you're depending on these people to accelerate within your career, isn't it? Like, It really depends on what you're willing to do and, like, how much you're willing to overstep those morals to get to that point. Do you have strong morals, or do you feel like a lot of people within your industry have those strong morals as well?
I wouldn't say everyone does. Me, I'm a God-loving person. I go to church. I'm a Christian guy, so I try to stick to my faith and religion as much as possible.
God-fearing. Did you hear that? Zim and God-fearing in the same sentence. That's sick.
Yeah, you don't see many like that. It's just me. But I try to stick to my stuff like most of the time. There won't be anything I would try to do that doesn't align with my goals. Because at the end of the day, something always comes around, something always opens up. It's just, you got to keep waiting.
No, that's fair. That's very, very fair. So, being Zim.
Yes.
Did you get any scrutiny from the aunties?
Always. My aunties, they don't like what I do. They don't like me being a creative or me modeling. My parents they didn't really like it at the start, I can't lie. They're only slowly getting onto it.
That's so right, because Zim parents will dog you out for anything that you do until they see it starting to make money, yeah? After you make it, they say, oh, my son! Hey! I always believed in you. Always. But in the beginning, they're going to have that doubt.
The doubt.
I also feel like it's because they're immigrant parents that they want to feel like the money that they spent on you went to waste.
Went to waste, exactly.
Exactly, yeah. Do you feel like being a Zim man is a lot of scrutiny towards you guys? I know you guys cheat a lot, so do you feel like the cheating allegations, you know who I'm talking about, the cheating allegations that you guys get is insane. Every time I've met a woman in the street, she's like, yeah, I talked to a Zim man and he dogged me out. There's always something coming up after that. Do you feel like that's common? Do you defend the Zim men?
You know what? For all Zim men, if you're watching right now, we're elite. We're elite men. We don't cheat. Well, I don't cheat. I don't know about, like, there are obviously some people that make mistakes, you know? They do cheat.
I feel like it's in our blood.
But I feel like, we don't have the best rep. But I would say those guys are Zims. I'm a Zimbabwean.
Oh my God.
So Zimbabwean is where we're elites. We are sophisticated young men. And then Zims, they do crazy things. But yes, some do cheat, but there's still good ones out there.
Like yourself?
Yes, I am an elite Zim man.
That's cap. I feel like Zims we're separating as a community. I feel like as Zims, we commit to each other, but it's not the commitment that you see in other demographics. Yeah. Kenyans, they'll stick together. Stick together.
True, yeah.
Okay? Ghanaians, loyal to the bone. What's going on with Zim men?
I think it's just the liquor and excitement, you know? Now think about it. We would drink. It's $1 go to Zimbabwe. It's $1 for alcohol. I feel like it's just a culture that we live in where, like, we always go out. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, Zims are outside. I can't lie. Even in Australia, we're constantly outside.
Exactly. So it just starts from back home. But I feel like there have been certain people that have done certain things that have
unforgivable. Unforgivable.
Nah.
I've seen some craziness, bro. Craziness.
Don't worry, I've seen it.
You've seen it with your own two eyes, 4K?
4K,
it's
HD
insane.
footage. But
HD.
No, but we're elite though. Like, we're good men.
Is that so?
2026, we're bringing back the Zim rep.
Well, I want to know why you guys don't hold your other men accountable, yeah? You find out your nigga cheated on his girl. What do you guys do? It's all right. You know what I mean? And then the girl comes to you and she's like, hey, did he cheat on me? What are you guys going to say? What? Tell me verbatim what you're going to say.
That's a very crazy question. Me personally, I feel like Zim men, and it's not Zim men. This is the male culture. It's just, they stick together.
No, but you guys are OD.
Girls don't be like, if a girl cheats on you, they're not going to be like, oh yeah, she cheated on you. They're not going to say that.
Is that so?
Yeah.
What do you classify as cheating?
I feel like texting someone like with like flirtatious way, hanging out with someone, getting with someone, anything. I don't even want my girl to look at another man.
Hey, No, you can't even look.
No, I would never, because if I was in a relationship, I would look the other way if I saw another woman. I would close my eyes when I'm walking past the crowd.
Is it like
just
this?
to make sure, yeah.
It's
pretty much.
Until she comes past.
Yeah.
I know you're not doing that. I feel like in the Zimbabwean culture, I think it definitely is. I think to blame is the outsideness, but it's too much fun.
Yeah.
That's the problem. We have too much fun and then we get carried away.
It's too much enjoyment, you know?
Enjoyment, indeed. What would you tell other non-Zim women about Zim men? Like, if you could do a little message right now to
I feel like
women.
we're sophisticated. Mm-hmm. We're elegant.
Hey?
We're swagger.
That's right.
And we treat women well.
Yeah, okay.
Everyone that's spoken to a Zim, every woman that's spoken to a Zim man, it's not forgettable.
That's actually true because you guys do wine and dine a lot. Like,
yes.
I've never met a Zim man that's been stingy with his wallet.
Exactly.
Actually,
we're not stingy. Take her out to a 5-star date, everything.
I've met two. But other than that, there's definitely like a sense of generosity, but you guys are getting overlapped with the Nigerians. Do you know that?
Yeah, no,
like the Nigerians are actually.
I can't lie. We're gonna start 2026. We're starting beef with Nigerians this year because these guys are stealing Zim women, and we're getting intertwined. Can't even find my wife right now.
Yeah, I can't lie. The Nigerians, they're taking the Zim women.
Yeah, taking it.
How are you gonna reclaim your women back? Because I feel like you can't.
I can, but we will work on that to get everyone else back. Yeah.
How? What's the campaign? Like, what campaign would you put out to be like?
That is under the works, but this year, as you know, quarter zips last year, so this year we're going to be wearing suits.
What's this quarter zip thing going on?
Just elegant, just swagger.
Are niggas like taking, is it like changing from the YNs now we're wearing quarter zips? Like, what's going on here?
Because now we're showing, you know, us as young males or black men, we can switch it up.
It actually is good for the community, I can't lie.
Yeah.
I feel like Zim, not even Zim, just black men in the country or all over the world get that negative stereotype of like, oh, this is a YN, blah, 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 blah. But the quarter zips, you can't do wrong if you're wearing a quarter zip and a matcha. Like, no one's going to suspect you if you're holding a coffee.
Exactly. If you're trying to rob a bank in a quarter zip.
But you're holding a coffee?
They can still do it.
No one's going to suspect you.
Exactly.
Bro. You can get away with it.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's possible, but you can do it if you want.
Well, what do you think okay, name some things that you feel like you can get away with if you're holding a coffee.
I feel like I could just, look at cars, take photos of cars. But if I was wearing a tech fleece,
oh, hell no.
They're going to call the cops on me straight away.
Oh, hell no. You're getting caught 2 seconds
You can loiter around. You can just be in big groups. No one's going to come to people in group of suits and be like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, exactly. But you're going to overlook it, yeah? That's so true. I could slap an old woman holding a coffee. She's like, I'm telling you, I could slap an old woman. I'm holding a coffee.
Slapping an old woman. For
people are going to be like, she's holding a coffee.
That's crazy.
That's it.
No, I don't condone that.
Okay, I don't condone elderly violence, obviously.
We don't condone violence.
I'm just saying there's certain things that you can get away with.
Condone violence.
What about Mugabe?
I don't know much.
Yeah,
I don't know much.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Mugabe was crazy, I can't lie. I feel like he was a really good example of dictatorship, but with a funny twist. Like, I don't know if you've seen that TikTok, life so short. I don't want to go to court. You ever seen that one?
Don't do that.
You've seen that on
Don't ever do that again. Don't ever do that again.
No, but you know what I'm talking about.
That was terrible.
He's like, oh, my friend's going to be the president of education, just to link him up. And then he's like...
Nah, Mugabe, you know what? Mugabe is the reason why we Zim men are who we are today. He showed us...
Pause. You need to elaborate on that.
Nah, because he showed us that we can be swagger. We can lead in style. We can take effect.
You know what it is? I feel like the father figures have left the families and you guys looked up to Mugabe. Is that the situation?
No.
I feel like that's definitely the situation.
I still talk to my dad, so...
Okay.
Yeah. So those father figures left my family.
So what are you going to say about Mugabe? How did he affect you guys? What was the implications of Mugabe's actions to you guys as a community?
I feel like it just got us... That's a great question.
Yeah, it is a great question.
I think he just showed sternness, but also there was no emotional availability. So that's why, I feel like we get perceived as, being emotionally unavailable as well.
I think there's a lot of emotional unavailability.
But that's because that was our leader.
That's right.
Yeah.
And who is the leader now? I forgot.
I could not tell you.
Damn.
I've not been to Zim in a few years.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't been in a hot minute. I will come back, though, if I'm sponsored. So hit me up, Shutupcolleen, email, colleen.lastname@gmail.com.
Ttairre, hit me up as well if you want to
We're trying to go back to Zimbabwe. Please help us.
Yes.
But anyway, continue. I feel like definitely there's a lot of emotional unavailability. Do you feel like Zimbabweans are emotionally unavailable as parents due to trauma that they may have experienced throughout their childhood in
sure.
Zimbabwe?
I feel like with all this stuff that's going on, like with us being independent from like the UK, all that like generational trauma and the wars and all of that stuff, I feel like our parents have had to be a bit more like rock solid in a way, but it's
100%.
in a way they don't really show their emotions. So I feel like it's hard especially like for like young Zims to connect with their parents or feel like they can have someone to talk to.
That's true.
It's just like they don't really believe in like any mental illnesses or
Hell no.
depression, none of that stuff. They don't believe in
Hell no. I said to my mom, I have anxiety. She said, what is that?
What is that?
Why do you have it? Wash the dishes. It will go away. You know what I mean?
She's like, go clean the room.
Go clean the room.
Yeah.
There's none of that. There's absolutely no recognition for any sort of mental illness whatsoever. And I think it's because they overcame it so well based on the like barriers that they went through.
Yeah.
That they feel like if you express your concerns, because now like mental illness is a big topic amongst like young people. But when you say it to your parents who haven't experienced that sort of recognition before in their lives, they're like, you're just a pussy ass bitch. I'm sorry, but that's actually true.
That's true. I can't lie.
It's genuinely like you're just weak and you need to get through it. And I don't blame them for feeling that way because I would too. Like if I had to overlook and come into another country, now I've got two kids and now I've got to deal with all these, white people tell me to go back to where I came from. I got to learn English. Like I would also call my child, I'll be like, hey, pattern up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like it's not their fault that they feel that way, but it definitely is a barrier in like developing that kind of relationship with your parents. Yeah. And I feel like when you're an Australian, African Australian, and then you're also an Australian, it comes in. It's like you've got two worlds in one. You see what other Australian people are doing and you learn from it, but then you also look at your own community. You're like, whoa. Who's right, who's wrong?
Who's right, who's wrong, yeah.
Which one do I develop a little bit more? A lot of people have catered towards the Zimbabwean community for that kind of comfort and like way of living. But I think let's say you're going to school, right, with Kelly. Yeah, Kelly goes outside. She's 16. Her parents don't care.
Don't care, yeah.
But you come home and you're 5 minutes late. Oh my God, you were doing drugs. You were doing drugs and you're a hooker.
Nah, it's actually crazy. If I didn't come home before 4 o'clock, bro, my phone is confiscated. I wasn't even allowed social media.
Bro, me neither. I couldn't have I had social media when I was 16.
Yeah.
This whole 2016 trend, I can't even participate. I didn't have any photos.
I have no photos.
No photos, bro.
Yeah.
Parents didn't even let me. They took my iPod Touch every day after school. It's actually sad.
I used to have my phone under my pillow so that my parents wouldn't come. Because if I didn't return the phone, they'll take it.
They'll take it.
I'd have to hand it in 7 p.m. every night.
And they'll hide it too. You can't even find that shit. It's hidden in the cupboard somewhere.
It's actually crazy. Grade 3 holidays, my dad hid my laptop for 3 weeks. They told me the police stole it. They're doing a police report. But I just left it outside, and they said, he's gonna hide it. I was crying.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I cried, bro. There's real tears against that. Yeah. I was like, I can't even talk to my friends. I can't go out. I remember my mom took it to her workplace one time, hid it in the locker.
That is crazy.
All school holidays.
Now, you know what's worse? Getting the Wi-Fi taken away. My dad packed up the Wi-Fi, took it to work.
The Wi-Fi getting taken away was
I couldn't even play Fortnite, nothing.
You had to read books, bro. You had to read books and do homework. Bro. On a serious note, it's actually not fun. Yeah. Nah, being Zim is actually really tough. Like, they give you that kind of, that strictness you need. Exactly, to like develop those boundaries, but at the same time, it's very isolating, I feel like.
Yeah.
Especially from like your white counterparts or like your Australian counterparts.
Yeah.
Because those people are having a time.
Having a time, yeah.
A time, bro. I remember there was this one chick in high school, and she said her dad bought her liquor. And I was like, how do you get your dad to even do that?
But I don't think my parents have ever bought me a pint of alcohol,
bro,
nothing,
I had
not even a sip.
wine with my mom. She said, put it down. Put that shit down. She said, demons. They're possessing you. It was not okay. Like, it's actually not okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's difficult.
I can't lie.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I feel you on there. Do you feel like Zim women have that kind of... How do you feel about Zim women? Actually, in general, what's your opinion?
First of all, I love my mom. I love my sister. Okay. Zim women, it's calm. Like, I have no negative thoughts about Zim women.
Period.
Yeah.
Okay. But
But no, there's no but. There's no but in that one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Sim women are elite.
That's not what he was saying outside of the camera. This nigga said, Sim women, we cheat, we're outside, we're OD. So
No, you guys are outside, bro. I can't lie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
We are.
You guys are Haps warriors. And Sim women do cheat as well.
But I think it's because we can handle our liquor. I feel like, especially if you're a firstborn Zim woman, you can handle your liquor, bro. You actually can handle it. I drink like my dad. My dad did this, bro. He made this person that you're seeing right now. And that's
that's how life works. Your dad and your mom make you.
Okay,
Yeah.
but when it comes to alcohol, I feel like we can handle our liquor at a very reasonable amount.
That's cap.
Okay,
That's
well,
cap.
you know what? Why do you feel that way? Why do you feel that way?
I'm just talking about, I think you guys just...
No,
you guys
I'm asking you from personal experience, why do you feel that way?
Because I've seen it all.
You've seen it all?
Yeah.
Damn. Like Promised Land?
What's that?
No, tell the truth. Tell the truth.
I've seen people on the floor. I've seen people throwing up. I've seen heels on the ground. I've seen heels and snapped in half. See people's lipstick there. It's crazy. Y'all be moving like there's no tomorrow.
Because there is no tomorrow. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed.
That is very true. But y'all can't handle your liquor, and that's okay to say.
I don't think anyone can.
I can.
Okay.
But
That's your
besides
personal
me,
opinion?
no one else can.
Okay, okay. You're fresh out the womb. You haven't even
I'm a
experienced
grown
life.
man, bro.
You haven't even experienced
I got a
life,
beard, bro.
okay?
See this beard?
You still look like a fetus. So let's
Okay,
keep
that's
it. Let's
crazy.
keep it on the low.
On the low.
Yeah. Let's keep that ego. Let's put it down there. Yeah. Out here with your matcha. Actually, let's talk about that. Matchas.
Yeah.
What's the phase with that? Why are matchas now a representation for a change in character? I feel like niggas are using matcha to be like, I'm different.
Give me 1 second.
I'm evolved. This nigga's getting the matcha.
You know, we had to get our matcha 2026, man.
To get bitches. That's exactly right. You guys are using matcha as a scapegoat. I think it's a staple piece in performative. Yeah? Performative. What's it called?
No, but think about me. I love Taylor Swift. Like, I love reading books, coloring. We love matcha. We love coffee. You know, it's the 2026 and life now. It's not about alcohol. It's not about vodka, tequila. We drink matcha. We're sophisticated. So it's a lifestyle. It's a change of lifestyle. You know what I mean?
So you think matcha represents wellness, well-being?
Of course.
Especially for men?
Yeah.
See, this is why women can't have anything, because you guys take
can't.
it and you make it your own thing.
Of course.
Matchas used to represent Pilates, you know, clean girl aesthetic.
I go Pilates.
Insert clip of you in Pilates.
We are not doing that.
Yeah, we will actually.
It's Pilates.
Let's actually, 2026, this nigga goes to Pilates. I dare you to actually do a video of you going to Pilates.
We will.
Yeah? Bet? All right, stay tuned, everyone, because we're actually taking this nigga to Pilates for real. But moving on from that topic, I think Pilates is I think matcha as a whole should not be a symbol of wellness. All you're doing is drinking a drink. Let's be for real. Do you know how easy it is to grab a drink? Do you know how hard it is to get your shit together as opposed to get a matcha?
It's actually pretty hard to get a matcha because you got to get the right matcha, you got to get the right flavor, you got to go to the right coffee place, right cafe. You know, it's a process. It's a lifestyle. You don't go to your 7-Eleven to get a matcha. They don't do that.
They don't do that.
You got to go to your proper cafe. You don't go to McDonald's. You don't go to any of those spots.
Do you think matcha is going to replace coffee? Matcha is going to represent alcohol in 2026.
Yes. And we're moving away from alcohol, moving on to run clubs.
Hey.
Make run clubs great again and make run clubs black again. That's what we're going to do.
Oh. Yeah. You know what? I'd rather eat a pair of jeans than join a run club.
Why? We'll make it fun. If I said to everyone, you get a free matcha at the end of the run club, they're going to come.
You know, run clubs are for people that feel like they got the shit together, but they don't. All you're doing is going for a run. Yeah, let's be for real. You're going for a run,
but
right?
You're socializing and you're here to meet people and women too. But here to meet people, make new friends. You know, maybe find your wife at a run club.
Find your wife at a run club. Are you serious?
Yeah.
While she's sweating, you know, I've got sweat coming down on all areas. I'm out of breath, and you tell me you want to sit here and ask me on a date?
Of course. You gotta shoot your shot. 2026 about shooting your shot, man.
Run club is for performative ass niggas.
Would you rather meet your husband at a run club or a club?
That's not the question that
That's
I'm
the
asking.
question. No, but that's the question we're saying. So.
Okay, yeah, obviously a run club, but the thing is, right? Run clubs they're dragged. They're lies, bro. They're full of lies.
I love running.
Yeah, but to join a run club though.
I go to run clubs.
But why are you running with other people? I've never wanted to run and be like, I want to do this with someone else.
What if I want to meet new people and put myself out there?
You're more than welcome to do that, but just know you look like a dickhead.
I look like a dickhead.
Indeed.
That's crazy.
Indeed.
Like, I look like a sophisticated male who just cares about their fitness and health.
I actually saw your story and you went on a 20-minute run.
What's wrong with that?
20 minutes.
It's calm. That's actually a
Our
short
run's
run.
not supposed to be an hour.
Okay.
30, 40. You're
Well-
running for 20 minutes. That means you went from point B to point A in 20 minutes.
Well, that's because I ran
I can
fast.
get from West End to fucking Fortitude Valley in 20 minutes, bro.
Well, that's because it was a quick run. It was a 5K. I do 10Ks on like once a week, but the 5K is quick. It means I was running quick, right? So realistically,
Running quick to get it over with.
Yeah. Why would I want to run long? Take
That
a
means
long
you're not
time.
really about that life.
It's just part of my lifestyle. It's not my lifestyle.
Nah.
Like drinking marches, going on runs. I mean, this year we're gonna start surfing as well, but.
Can
that's
you
the-
agree that people that post that stuff and put it on their story and actually involve in it are slightly performative?
No.
No.
If I'm gonna go on a run, I'm posting it.
Is
And
that
I'm
so?
gonna put that all over my story so everyone can see, and I'll do it 5 times a week, 2 times a day.
See, you're the person that I would unfollow. You're the person that I would unfollow within a day. You're talking to me about, oh, look at me, I did a 20-minute
Okay,
run.
what about people going to the gym, posting their gym selfies?
But that's different.
No, how's it different?
Because you're lifting weights and you're actually putting in the effort to lift that stuff.
Yeah, but you're putting in the effort to run.
Anyone can run, bro. Children are running on the street. Children can't lift 50 kg at the gym.
Yeah, but what if everyone doesn't want to lift 50 kgs?
Then that's calm. Then you go for a walk. You go
A walk is
for a run.
drag. You know how long a walk takes?
An hour.
Yeah, exactly. What's your point?
Leave a comment down below whether or not you feel like run clubs are actually worth your time. For me, I feel like it's performative. I think it's the worst place. I would hate to be running with other people and having conversations while I'm sweating out of my everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Everywhere, man.
I hear that.
I'm not a fan. No. I think also it's now more of a dating thing as opposed to like an actually
Of course.
active life thing.
Of course. No more Hinge, no more Tinder.
No more Hinge.
Well, no, none of that. Run clubs, innit?
Have you actually successfully met someone on these run clubs that you're talking about?
Not yet.
No.
Not yet.
So it hasn't even worked for you yet.
I haven't tried again.
So you're not a part of a run club.
I go to the run
This
clubs.
nigga's a liar, y'all. He's
I'm
never
going
done it.
I'm going to the runs just for myself. But if I wanted to talk to someone, the opportunity, if it arises, you know, shoot my shot.
To be fair, what I can agree with is like leaving the clubs in 2026. I can't lie.
Yeah.
It's dragged.
It is
It's
dragged.
low-key dragged. Like the sweatiness, unless it's overseas, I feel like it's the sweatiness. Everyone smells bad.
Yeah, I know. People at the club
hot.
must be moving crazy. Like,
They move
Composure.
mad, bro. And then also on top of that, taking a shit at the club.
okay, now that's wild.
No,
That's a red
but have
flag.
you ever tried to do that before?
I've never thought about it. No.
I did one time.
Why would you do that?
It was desperate times, desperate measures, man. It
That
was
is-
definitely not ideal.
That is nasty.
It was nasty. I had to put toilet paper around the thing, yeah. And I remember there was 5 girls knocking on the door, be like, "Oh, I need to use the toilet." No, no, no,
would
no,
never do
no.
that. It's
I had
probably
to
like-
suck it back up and just call it a day.
Probably Sukasa too.
Okay, you know what? It was Kenjin. Shout out to
Even worse.
Kenjin.
Nope.
And speaking of matcha, you know, shout out to Quarter Zips and Matchas, you know, happening soon. Check out the lobby's Instagram, this and that. Moving on. Yeah, I can't take a dump at the club. Actually I have. I've tried. But
Don't ever do that.
I'm never doing it again. No. It was looked down upon. I didn't realize it was such a bad thing
Yeah.
until I tried it and I was like, oh man, this is not for me. No.
It's not for you.
It's not for me, man. No. Have you?
Nope. And
Okay.
I'm not gonna do it.
I feel
That
like-
is festy. You should see the way people be pissing in the sink. The hand to where to wash your hands.
But that's a
Handle it.
male's toilets though.
Yeah.
It's not the women's toilets.
Well, why would I want to take a shit in a club?
What if you had something bad that day? I'm lactose intolerant, okay?
This is why we go to run clubs. Cleanses our soul, the mind.
Yeah. Actually, I might need to join one. I can't lie.
Nah, we're bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't lie.
I might need to do
I want to
that.
make run clubs black again. I want to bring Amapiano,
I'm a piano.
yeah, to the run clubs. You
Bring
guys are
Amapiano
gonna
to the run club.
Want to get speakers, put it all along the run, you know, the path.
That's
It's a
not
new
gonna
method.
work, bro.
Why not?
I'm a piano is too like I wouldn't focus. I'd just start breaking down.
That's the point. We're gonna make it fun,
No.
and then liquor at the end.
That's such a Zim. That's a Zim run club. That's such a Zim run club.
Exactly. Zim Run Club 2026. Don't give me that look because you know you want to join.
I will
You're
join.
smiling. You're smiling
Yeah,
right
I'll probably
now.
do it. I can't lie. Yeah. I'm not even going to lie to you. I probably would do it. But if we're going back to modeling, actually, let's just go back to modeling real quick. I've actually been asked to model,
Yeah.
believe it or not. I did ask one time.
You asked.
No. I mean, sort of. But I was asked, and I said yes. And I will say that was the worst experience of my
Why?
fucking life, man. It was terrible. Okay. Firstly, I don't know what it is, but that photographer made me feel so bad about myself. I cannot
What do
lie.
you mean?
Mind you, this was like 2018, 2017, yeah? It was with this place called, like, you know Country Girl Management? Do you know who they are?
I do, yeah.
Oh, my God. I swear to God, they're recruiting everyone. Anyone can get on that. Anyone and everyone. Your mom, your dad, anyone can get with them peoples. But anyway, I was DM'd. I went. I pulled up. It was me and my other friend, right? Mind you, she was cute. Okay, she made it. She actually made it out of the.
Wait, who's the friend?
I'm not gonna name any names, but she made it out
No,
of the
someone.
actual. I cannot name names. This is a long time ago. This was like 2017, 2018, and I just remember they were doing like a photo shoot of the peoples, yeah. But she didn't look like me. I'll say that she didn't look like me. They were doing like a photo of everyone there, and I just remember one of the people being like, "All right, so we're gonna put you at the back." Right? We're gonna put you in the very back, and we're gonna get everyone else forward. And I look around, like left, right. Everyone at the back was POC. Everyone at the back was POC.
Black at the back.
The black at the back. I was like,
It's
whoa.
crazy.
I felt
Yeah,
like
that's
Rosa
crazy.
Parks. I was like, what the hell,
Yeah.
bro? I was actually gonna argue it, but then I was like, I don't even want to be a model that bad. It doesn't even matter. But I just remember I was posing, and I look up at the photographer, and he was like, he was looking at the
That face
actual
is
camera. He was
crazy,
like,
yeah, I can't lie.
he was like, maybe try something different. I didn't know what I was doing, bro. I had no idea. No one gave me any direction. No one told me what to do or what looked good. It was just kind of like, do your own thing. And I feel like with modeling, that's where the confidence comes in that you were talking about.
Yeah, but I feel like it also starts, like for me, like I take photos on the street, like I do content. So it starts from
true.
there, like starts from the IG and then, get to this camera, you got that poses already, I feel like.
Because you're a commercial model, isn't it?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
Runway?
Yeah, I'll do runway as well.
What runways have you done?
Melbourne Fashion Week.
Oh, how is that?
I was good. It's my first runway, it's like 2 years ago now. So it was stressful. I can't lie. Like I literally got a phone call 2 days before the show, so I had to learn how to walk and do everything. But yeah, it was a pretty good experience.
Look, I can't lie. I feel like Melbourne or Australian Fashion Weeks gets dogged out.
Nah,
From other states,
Europe,
though.
Yeah. Europe is. I feel like it's better.
Do you feel like Australian fashion could improve, or we could incorporate more creativity? Like what? Like
I feel like
from
we
your
need to-
opinion.
I feel like we need to incorporate like more culture and more like diversity. I feel like it's very like beach lifestyle, like kind of like summer vibes. I feel like we need to incorporate all the cultures and like the seasons and everything. I feel like it's very like certain look, certain style, certain clothes, and everything. I feel like that's why Australian fashion, I feel like for me, is pretty behind like compared to like Europe and stuff.
Compared to other countries,
Yeah,
for
for
sure. I feel like in other countries there's more, like you said, incorporation of other cultures. Like a lot of people incorporate the Chinese heritage or like African heritage into the fashion. I feel like here it's very, like you said, like coastal.
Coastal. Yeah.
Very much coastal. So how far behind do you feel like Australia is in that fashion scene, and how do you feel like we can move forward?
I feel like we're like maybe like 5 years away.
Damn.
But recently, I've seen there's a lot of creators that have been coming out and really elevating the fashion in Australia, and I guess like giving Australia some light as well. So I feel like we're catching up. It won't be we're 5 years behind right now, but that's my opinion. But I feel like we'll catch up pretty quickly.
Quickly?
Yeah.
How quick though?
However long it takes, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I feel like you said 5. I feel like 10.
10?
Yeah.
Nah.
I can't lie.
Put some respect on us.
Put some respect.
Yeah.
8.
8 is crazy.
Okay. 8 is my official number.
Your official number.
I think we have 8 years to get it right.
Do you feel like you're ahead of the game?
Indeed.
Why?
What can I say? I think I'm there, bro.
You there?
Maybe not there, but I think for me personally, I like going on Instagram. I like seeing other people's outfits. I like seeing what other people have going on. And a lot of the people that I end up liking are from other countries. Like the UK, down packed. They've got fashion down packed. America is constantly evolving, constantly trying different things. I think, for example, if I come to a state like Brisbane, for example, I can't wear what I want to wear.
Why? But
People will look at me funny.
Also because of this, it's hot. You're gonna be wearing a full suit or whatever. You know what I mean? Like baggy clothes.
Okay, yeah,
it's hot.
that's
It's
true.
the weather.
That's
But
true.
also,
That's true.
Brisbane is like very like. I feel like it's a very backwards city. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think this is a good place to come if you're trying to settle down, have your kids, maybe even like, when life's over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you're done with everything.
So what are we doing here then?
I'm moving to Brazil, 2027. I'm locked in.
Locked in.
Yeah, that's exactly it. And you're going to what? The UK?
That was meant to be a teaser, but yes, we're going to the UK.
Okay.
Later this year.
Nice. And where in the UK are you going to say?
London.
London. London girl.
Yeah. Maybe I can find like a British wife out there.
Jesus Christ.
Zim. We got Zim wife, yeah.
There's actually there's I can't lie, British people are bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
British girls are bad. I can't lie.
And whether there's alcohol, liquor, I'm there. We're going outside. We're going outside every night.
What happened to matcha? What happened to better living?
When the UK, I'm having fun. You think I can have fun here?
Yeah.
No, there's too many interesting type of people here.
Then I can argue that Brisbane is better for your development as a human being because now it's like, okay, you're waking up early, you're going to run clubs, you're drinking matcha, and then what? You're in the UK, you're going to be outside the whole time.
Yeah. People will know me I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Hey, okay, enjoyment. You're only 22. I don't blame you.
Yeah, we're unk status now, but
What age do you feel is unk status? When do you feel like you get to unk?
I feel like I hit unk now.
Are you serious?
22.
That's cap. You're
Nah.
so young. You're a baby, bro.
I'm a grown man.
You're a baby. You just came. You're fresh out the womb.
Nah.
You're not unk until you've reached. I'm gonna say.
You're not unk until you
30.
reach Colleen's age.
I'm 24.
She's
So
auntie.
no, I'm 24.
Auntie.
I'm 24. Okay, talking about auntie, this and that. All right. I'm not auntie. I refuse to be given that label. I'll be young forever. I'll be 21 till I die. Okay. But I feel like you're unk status when you're 30 years old.
Nah, maybe when you're like 6, 7.
Anyways, thank you for the podcast. That's a wrap. Thank you.